2 things you want to keep doing even when you come into union with your twin flame. Before I get started, I'm Kanisha with Peace, Love, and Faith. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you would love to do coaching with me, definitely check out the link below. I'm here to help you move through all your upsets and blocks with your twin flame so that you can come into harmonious union as soon as possible and then maintain it as well. And so if you would like support, definitely check out that link. I am taking new clients and I would love to help you ground into your desired life. So, 2 things that you want to continue doing when you come into union with your twin flame. These are crucial, and I highly recommend that you continue doing these for the rest of eternity. I'm not even lying, like for the rest of your life. The rest of the time that you have here on earth, I really do recommend that you make this a lifestyle, that you make this daily habit. So the first one is going to be continuing doing your inner work. This is not something that you get to stop just because you came into union with your twin flame. I cannot tell you the amount of people that I've seen do this. I've had maybe just like 2 or 3 clients who have done this personally, but I've seen it happen in the community where they get all excited and all high in their union and they start kind of partying and having sex and really loving their union and having a great time, and they completely just like numb out to doing their inner work and feeling their feelings. And then they go back to this old soulmate pattern of when your twin flame triggers you, you withdraw your love and ultimately try to starve them from love so that they can recognize that you're upset and shift and change. But that is not going to work because ultimately that's insanity because they're you. So unless you shift and change and heal it, they are going to continue showing up in that way. I find that a lot of people, once they truly have their twin flame in their space, they tend to go back to blaming. Like they're doing this, they're showing up this way, they're saying that. And that also isn't anything new, which is why you learn the mirror exercise. It is there to help you see that they are helping you ascend. They are mirroring to you 24/7. That never turns off, that never stops. So continuously doing your inner work is going to be really important. And the more that you spend time with your twin flame, it'll be easier to do the inner work because instead of like sitting down and writing out all 4 steps of the mirror exercise, you'll naturally start to feel the part of you that's upset and you just go and love that part of you. And you don't have to go into deep, elaborate parts of the mirror exercise unless there's a big core upset and you can't seem to get to the core of it. Then yeah, it's okay to write it out. But you'll find that when you're spending time with your twin flame and you are maybe triggered a little bit here and something comes up here, you just find that part of you and you love you. So doing your inner work is not going to be anything that you stop because it's actually what got you into union already. So why would you quit the thing that got you into union? We don't want to do that. You want to really make that a lifestyle and know that it's important that you continue grounding into that. And the more that you do that, the more that your twin flame will probably start doing that inner work with you. That's something I've noticed with my union is we now do inner work together. And a lot of it's through conversation where one of us will bring up an upset and we just start to process it in a place of peace. And then we get there and we both feel relieved and then we're able to move on and have a great rest of the night. And so inner work is number 1, crucial. Do not stop doing your inner work. Okay. If you and your twin flame go into separation after you come into union with you doing inner work, or you coming into union because you did your inner work and then you go into separation, I can tell you right now, and I don't mean to say this to make you feel bad if for anyone who has experienced this, but if you've gone into separation after coming into union, you worked really hard to go into separation because it's not like you have to it's not like you stop doing the mirror exercise once or twice for like 1 or 2 days and then you go into separation. No, it's like you went a whole solid few weeks to a month of numbing out and then you guys went into separation. So it's really important that you are being honest with yourself about how you feel and you truly are doing your inner work. Now, the second thing that you will want to continue doing is you will want to continue pursuing God. It's always going to be God, then you, then your twin flame. And I've seen this happen as well, where people come into union and then all of their focus is on their twin flame. I am guilty of this. I've done this before and I had to learn my lesson because we went into different directions again because all of my attention's on him. And then he becomes avoidant, and I'm like, why is he avoiding me? And it's because I'm ultimately avoiding my relationship with God. I'm ultimately avoiding me, and my focus isn't God then me. And so if you find yourself in union and you're like waiting for text messages, you're waiting for them to call, you're waiting for them to do something, that is not a good use of your time. You want to be continuously grounding into the things that you desire, your life purpose, your hobbies, your spiritual work, just whatever it is that you're focused on right now, like really allow yourself to focus on those things. And I find that people believe that if they put all their attention and love on God and themselves, that somehow they're going to lose their twin flame. That's actually going to be the opposite. You're going to attract them more to you because you are focused on yourself and your inner work and God. And because God, your relationship with God is a direct reflection of your relationship with your twin flame. So you can't stop these two things just because you come into union. You're like, yeah, I got the thing. Ultimately, when people do that, what I hear energetically them saying is, yeah, I got the thing, God, ha ha, bye. And God's like, okay, well, I can take that from you as quick as I gave it to you, because it's God's. Your union belongs to God. It's God who created your union. It's God who brought you into union. It's and it was God who gave you this work through, for me, Twin Flame Ascension School and the mirror exercise. God provided this work for me through my gurus, Jeff and Shalia. And so to not honor the gift that they gave me is a quick way to have my gift taken from me. Not saying that you can't get it back, because you can. People fell out of harmonious union or union with their twin flame and ended up back in union and harmonious union with their twin flame. But ultimately, you have to continue doing the things that you did in order to get into union. And so allow yourself to be really honest with where you are. And if this is something that you've done, forgive yourself. Have compassion. Be very patient with yourself. I can already hear someone in my ear being like, oh my gosh, I did this and this is my fault. No, I'm not blaming you. I'm just telling you that if you manifested yourself out of union, best believe you can manifest yourself back into union. But you got to get back into your daily routine of doing your inner work and pursuing God and having a conversation with him. Because like I said, when you stop having those conversations with God, you're now avoiding God, and ultimately you're just saying, God, I just wanted you so I could get the thing, I could get my twin flame, and that's not going to work. So if you need more support in this space, I again am taking on new clients, and you can find me in the link below. And also, again, allowing yourself to move through the mirror exercise. If you have feelings or you're triggered by this video, work through your feelings around it. Because I'm only here to love you by pointing out the places where you're out of alignment with love. And I'm here to help you see those places so that you can bring those parts of you back home to you. And really ground into your union in a grounded way. And I found that with being with my twin flame all week, that I needed to really honor the fact that I'm still having to watch classes. I'm still having to do my mirror exercise. I'm still having to have alone time with God. And it feels really good to now have that balance and to be in a secure space of knowing my twin flame isn't going anywhere. I don't have to entertain abandonment anymore, which was my core block to a union, was the belief that abandonment was real. And once I truly let that go and trusted that my twin flame wanted me as much as I wanted him, and that he desired the same things that I desired, and I really believed that in my heart, man showed up. My goodness. I haven't seen my man pursue me in this way. Like, he's doing super romantic, sweet things. I really feel like I'm living in an 80s rom-com right now. I'm not even gonna lie. And so there are just many things that are unfolding because I had to let go of these unnecessary fears and doubts. And once I truly did, it was like instant. I'm not even kidding. Like, we're talking about marriage, moving in, more kids. It's crazy how fast things shifted. But do remember, like, I've been doing this work for 7 years. I've moved through some interesting relationships and a false twin flame experience, and ultimately they were all here to show me like what my fears are. Now, it does not have to take you that long. All you really have to do is focus on healing your blocks and your barriers to love and your beliefs about relationships. Like, if you want to sit down, I believe about most people have somewhere between 5 and 7 beliefs about love and relationships. You can clear that using the mirror exercise. And you can really let go of those fears. For me, I had such a deep wound around abandonment that it took me a little bit longer. So everyone's journey is a little bit different. But once I really let it go, things just moved very quickly. And then I had moments in the last week where that abandonment issue wanted to rear its ugly head. And I realized, nope, I'm just upheaving the rest of it. It's not actually anything that I have to truly heal anymore because I know the truth. And it's coming up to be released. It's coming up to be let go. And I can just love myself as it's being released and let go. So I invite you to just continue doing your inner work and continue pursuing God. And by doing that, all of your dreams are going to come true. I just did a sermon on how to cultivate a relationship with God. I'll put that below in the comments as well. And you can check that out. You can watch the whole thing. The sermon itself starts at about 25 minutes. But other than that, you really do want to continue focusing on the things that you're already doing to cultivate your union in order to maintain your union. So I hope that is helpful for you guys. And you know what? I know that it's helpful for you guys. I'm not going to say I hope. I know that this video is going to help you. And I set that intention. And I know that you are going to come into union, because if you're watching this video, that is what your soul desires. And that is in your alignment for you. And you just got to continue doing the work and believing and trusting in yourself and in your work, and also trusting in your union, because your man or your woman wants you just as much as you want them. So know that every time you do the mirror exercise, you're one step closer into harmonizing with your ultimate love. Okay. So I hope you guys have a great night. Peace, love, and faith. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.